From childhood until today, our subconscious imaginations have been evoked whenever we have thought about God, the designer and creator of everything. We have often asked others about this and heard in response that they also experience such imaginations about the Creator. Suppose we are inclined towards contemplation and reading. In that case, we may have searched for answers to these questions several times in books. What is God, and what is His nature, form, and state? Does He have a place, or can we simplify Him for our human minds? One of the answers that Abrahamic religions have given to this question is that God is the essence of light. This answer can soothe the mind for a while and shape our imaginations. However, it takes a little while for our minds to become restless again and seek new philosophical questions, leading us to a new intellectual journey. Regarding the idea that if God is of the essence of light, where is this light, and how does it behave? Is this light of the exact physical nature that we see in the world? How should this light be made apparent, and do we have a chance to understand it better? This video delves into all these questions and discusses God and light from a physical and metaphysical perspective. So, stay with us until the end of the video. Sometimes, questions arise that require extensive research and a lot of energy. Usually, answers cannot be easily found. These questions are raised in the Hidden Secrets channel, and an attempt is made to find logical and precise answers to them collectively. The concept of light in connection with God is mentioned in both the Bible and the Quran. In the Bible, we see many references describing God as light. One of the most famous of these references is found in the Gospel of John, which states that God is light, and there is no darkness in Him. In the Old Testament, in the book of Exodus, it is also mentioned that when Moses descended from Mount Sinai after being in the presence of God, his face shone. This radiance and physical light symbolized the divine encounter and were an experience recorded from Moses' encounter with the radiant splendor of God. But what does this light signify? Is God a source of physical light? Scholars of the scriptures often interpret these verses and descriptions metaphorically. They believe that this light symbolizes the purity and holiness of God, and Moses' encounter with the divine radiance on Mount Sinai reflected the perfection of God in His face. Some spiritual teachers consider light as a symbol of guidance. Just as you cannot find your way in the dark, but in the light, everything becomes apparent. Light is introduced as an agent of guidance in the Holy Scriptures. In the Bible, the book of Psalms presents the Word of God as a lamp for the foot and a light for the path, from which symbolic meanings of guidance can be inferred. In the Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah, in a section known as Ayat al-Kursi, it is said that God is the ally and helper of those who believe in Him, bringing them out of darkness into the light. But in another place, in a surah named precisely Noor, light, a more peculiar example of God is presented. There is something challenging and strange for our discussion today. Here, it seems God intends to simplify Himself for the human mind and create an image of light for us. The concept, according to spiritual scholars, can have powerful symbolic layers behind it. God is the light of the heavens and the earth. The description of His light is like a lantern in which there is a radiant lamp, and the lamp is in a crystal-like star, which is lit from a blessed olive tree, neither eastern nor western, whose oil would almost glow even if untouched by fire. Light upon light, God guides to His light whom He wills, presents examples for the people, and knows of all things. Some believe that from the meaning of these verses, it can be concluded that God has given examples of various physical sources of light in our world, guiding our minds toward the origin and central producer of light. The starlight that cannot be kindled by fire can be identified with the state of matter plasma. That is the gas that creates its brightness and light due to the extremely high temperature of stars. The reason for the brightness of stars is also explained in physics by this. Let's examine this question from a physics perspective, whether God is of the essence of light. We come up with interesting answers. According to the latest definitions of light in quantum physics, light is an electromagnetic wave that moves at the highest speed we have in the physical world. This wave, with its unique behaviors, according to the relativistic theories proposed by Einstein, is beyond time and introduces theories that if a particle or body reaches this speed, not only will it turn into light, but it will also not feel the passage of time and become eternal. Are there similarities between the concept of light and God? Some believe both concepts are eternal and unattainable for all particles, showing similarities. Both exist miraculously in the entire universe, and their concept and functioning cannot be understood or explained. However, light is a physical concept, and God transcends physics and the created universe. But is this the best description that is understandable for our human minds and shows us hidden layers of the absolute existence of God? Is this not the concept of light? In this video, we discuss the description of God from the perspective of the holy books in the Abrahamic religions. A description primarily expressed as light and carrying many secrets and mysteries.